So here we have the 1 hour chart. Now, I want you to think about how I taught in the past market structure, and I taught how I use long term highs, intermediate term highs, short term highs. I learned that concept from Larry Williams, okay, and it served me well since 1995, and I believe it's still applicable today. For instance, we have this high right here. This high is a long term high on this 1 hour chart. Why? Because to the left of this swing high, we have a swing high that's lower than it. And to the right of it, we have this swing high that's lower than it. But then we have a high to the left of this one that's higher than that one. This is an intermediate term. This is an intermediate term high. Long term high, intermediate term high, intermediate term high. And everything on the downside with all swing lows is basically the same thing. But we're also noticing that when we're looking at long-term highs and intermediate term highs, when you have these large imbalances inside them, and I taught this in lectures before, people that have been listening to me that are strong students, veteran students, they know that I said this. Intermediate term and long-term highs that have imbalances in them are going to be high probability setups because this inefficiency is going to be much more meaningful than something that may form in a short-term high like this or a short-term high like that, even in here. So this long protracted buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, that's what I used as my framework on Friday. I extended this buy side imbalance, sell side buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, or BISI for short. You extend that forward, okay? So by extending this in the future, going through all this, we see on Friday morning, it pumped up above Wednesday's high right here, trades above it, and goes to the upper quadrant and pierces it of this buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. These lines here, that's the upper quadrant, consequent encroachment, lower quadrant. And the low, I didn't want to put on it because I wanted you to see where that wick high is and that wick low. That's why it's no line on there. Okay, I'm just showing you the quadrant and the consequent encroachment level. So take a note of these right here, these levels, what they are. And when we drop down, you'll know what that stuff is when we drop into a lower time frame chart.